Hello junkies, Horror Junkies 519, Kyle the 13th coming at you again today, you guys, and here I am, ready to rock and roll with another video, you guys. If you haven't checked out our last one, it is a gory details of the remake of Child's Play, which surprised the crap out of me how much I did enjoy it. Even with all the changes, you guys, still definitely worth checking out. Hopefully we'll be checking out Annabelle soon, so maybe we might be doing another episode. I don't know. So, I figured I'd roll out my next video, you guys. What's this going to be today? It's going to be my May and June DVD Blu-ray update, you guys. These are some of my favorite videos to do just because it's kind of simple. You guys get to see what I'm buying. You guys get to see what I'm watching. And then, you know, so it sparks a lot more conversation. And you guys, you know, you guys ask me questions and I like to answer your questions. Been getting a lot of feedback from some of my past videos, you guys. I love hearing from you guys. Lots of good feedback from Captain Ironwood, so I can promise you he will be back. If you guys are enjoying that, got a few people who just love what I'm doing there. But I'm excited always, you guys. I got some great stuff coming. Really got a big one coming that I want to be, got a review I'll be doing, an unboxing. It's going to be really exciting. Hopefully you guys will stick with me. I am building up subscribers slowly but surely. I love seeing I get a new subscriber, and usually they'll comment and say, man, you're awesome. Super always great to hear that, you guys. So the new ones that have subscribed recently, what's up? How's it going, you guys? Welcome to the channel. And to my old subscribers, how's it going? I hope you guys are still having a killer day. So, for the new ones out there, this is going to be my update video. I do one of these every 2 months, and this is going to show you what I bought the last couple months. I'll talk a little bit about it, and we'll keep rock and rolling. If there's a title you want to talk about it, drop it in the comments, down in the comments, and we can talk about it. So, first things first, I do always do my non-horror first. I know this is a horror channel, but it's nice to see kind of other things that I'm into. Whether it's this, that, or the other, maybe we'll have more in common, and we can, you know, it is what it is. We'll see where it goes. Alright, you guys, so coming down the pipeline, I don't have any non-horror DVDs this month, only Blu-rays. This month was mad for Blu-rays. I don't know why. It just happened that way. So first things first, for those of you that have been around for a while, you know that other than horror, I'm a really huge Sylvester Stallone fan. Whether it's a good movie, bad movie, doesn't matter. I gotta own it. So recently I had to get his new movie called Backtrace. I have not seen it. I heard he's not actually in it that much, even though he's on the cover. And he's supposed to be like kind of like a star, but I guess I'll find out eventually. I believe this series has like maybe 2 stars on IMDb, but I'm going to watch it eventually. But I got Escape Plan 3 coming out next month, so another Stallone movie. So Backtrace, I guess we'll find out, I guess. Next is just continuing on because the freaking only thing that's coming out in the world is I went ahead and got Captain Marvel. I just keep up with the comic book movies, you guys, because it's what's going on right now. So it is what it is. Alright, next I got this one because the new Godzilla movie coming out, the new Godzilla one, I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully I'll see it soon. I needed to get this one because I know they're going to make a Kong vs. Godzilla movie soon, so I went ahead and got Kong Skull Island. Really liked this movie, a lot more than I was expecting, you know. I really didn't care for the Peter Jackson one, even though I love Peter Jackson, but I don't know, that one was just too long and too boring, but this one was actually pretty good. And then this one was one of the things I got for Angelina for her birthday. She loves this thing, so I went ahead and got her the Lego Movie 2. Not as good as the first one, but still pretty enjoyable. It's kind of like a musical, sort of. Alright, you guys, so that's all the non-horror, you guys. Hopefully that wasn't killer. I always try to keep that pretty short because I really don't buy a lot of non-horror anymore. I used to be really big into comedies and stuff like that, and action. Usually I just kind of keep it to Marvel and Sylvester Stallone at this point. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and get right into what we came for. Let's get a hot, sweaty slab of meat, and the meat is horror, because that's what we come here for, you guys. Like always, you guys, I'm going to do the DVDs first, because that's just how I roll. This is Horror Junkies 519, Kyle the 13th. You know, I'm not complicated. I'm pretty simple, and I stick to my rules. You know, it is what it is. So first things first, I went ahead and got Axe. Kind of a movie I've been wanting to look at, trying to get for a while, but it always comes in a 2-pack. I don't remember what the 2-pack is with, but I don't remember if I wanted it or if I already have it, or so. It was one of the issues. So honestly, this movie was only 68 minutes, which kind of blew me away when it was over. I was like, that's it. I didn't hear a lot of great things about this movie, but I really enjoyed it. It was simple. I mean, I just kind of let it be its own thing, and I really enjoyed it. You know, it is what it is. I probably wouldn't recommend that one, but, you know, it was still a good time. Here's one that I got from another YouTuber's account, and I definitely saw it, and she explained it a little bit, and I definitely had to get it. And that's Borderland. This is one of those After Dark Horror Fests. I never got too far into these. I don't know good ones or bad ones. If you guys know one I should check out, definitely leave it down in the comments, because I'd love to check out more, because this movie was pretty killer. This is a movie about like high school students, just they're graduating, and they're going to go to really prestigious colleges. So they go over to Mexico, and they're getting drunk and getting laid, and they kind of get tied up with a Mexican cartel, or not cartel, sorry, Mexican cult. And I love that cover. So just that little description kind of got me interested in it, and it has Sean Astin in it, and I like him pretty good. All right, next but not least. Okay, whatever. For the new ones here, I am obsessed with terrible snake horror movies. I buy every single one I can find, and this was a new one that I just recently found, and it has DMX in it. Yeah, that's how you could say no to that. It's called Carnivorous. This is really a weird one, because basically it's supposed to be some weird snake hybrid between a snake and like an alligator or a crocodile or something like that. Not really great, but definitely not the worst thing I've ever seen. Yes, DMX is in it, and he has like a rocket launcher. This movie was completely ridiculous, but I mean, for me, still watchable, and I had a good time with it, so what can I say? Still not one I recommend, honestly. But I would recommend Borderland. I definitely would. And so continuing on with the franchise I started the last couple months, I got the other two on this franchise, and there's a new movie coming out, and the TV show they released on Shudder was really awesome, so I had to get Critters 3. I heard these last 2, 3, and 4 weren't that great, but I mean, I still enjoyed them. I mean, just kind of letting them be what it is. I mean, I'm not expecting like a ton. And I know these are all supposed to be like sci-fi movies, but I put them in my horror movies because Critters are fucking brutal. And I dig that. This one does have little baby Leonardo DiCaprio in it, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, Critters 3. And then you can't finish a franchise without Critters 4. This was definitely a pretty silly one, but I mean, just enjoyable. I mean, a franchise like this, you kind of know what you're getting into unless you're kind of new to the whole horror genre. But overall, just a damn good time. I love seeing Critters. My favorite thing is just the critter ball when they're all up in a ball and they roll over humans, and after they roll over them, it's just their skeletons and stuff like that. You can see they just straight up ate them. This next one is a movie I've probably bought like 3 or 4 times, but for some reason I can never keep it because I don't know if it just goes missing or people borrow it and I just don't remember getting it back. So this is honestly like my 3rd copy of this, and that's Gremlins 2. I mean, no introduction for that one. I got a little snap case here. I really fucking hate these things, so I'll probably be in the market of buying another one because I want just like a regular case. Maybe I'll just get it on Blu-ray. I don't know. Kind of going along with the snake genre that I've been getting into, kind of starting to pique my interest in a little bit of different movies. Kind of the same idea. This is Rogue. This is a killer crocodile or alligator movie. I really dig this one. I just kind of watching a bunch of snake movies, and now I'm kind of interested in these killer crocs, alligator movies. Definitely going to be checking out a few more of them. Yeah, you'll probably be seeing a few of these coming down the pipeline from here on out. But this one was really good. I did enjoy this one. Alright, and you guys always know that I'm looking for as obscure titles as I can find. Whether they have a DVD release or not, I will buy a bootleg. I'm not afraid of that. My overall thing is like I try to buy bootlegs because as soon as I buy the bootleg, usually it comes out, it gets a release. So it's just a waiting game, I guess. So I went ahead and got Scalps recently. This was kind of a weird one because, I mean, it really didn't pick up until like the last 20 minutes of the movie, which I thought was kind of weird. But still enjoyable. I mean, fun to watch. Not going to be much of a rewatcher on this one, but, I'll probably watch it again. I always like to throw on a good, lousy, kind of not low-budge movie every now and then. And then I went ahead and got, it has a title of one that is very synonymous with horror, but this is not the Wes Craven one, and that is a Scream. Little fun little slasher, very slow moving, not much going on. A lot of people live through this thing, so that was kind of a bummer. But I mean, it was fun. It was over in the like Texas area. I guess they're in like a little ghost town kind of thing, and there's some of them just getting picked off here and there. Fun stuff. Alright, you guys, and one I never knew about, I never seen it before I bought this, but I mean, I've been really trying to get into like some more scarecrow horror, because there's not a lot, but I definitely want to start getting in some, and this one is called Slash. This one's got like a band attached to it, and I just thought it was really cool. Really did enjoy this one. I can't really say too much more about it, but it definitely has that, I want to say 90s vibe to it, like 90s vibe, early 2000s to the max. But definitely enjoyable. Alright, you guys, and the last but not least, for the DVDs, you guys, I bought this one because I am getting married this year in October. My fiance, Angelina, as you guys know, just found her wedding dress, and I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to see it because, you know, the whole superstition or whatever it is, I'm sticking to it. And that's Wedding Slashers. Not a good movie, but it was fun to watch. It is what it is. It was just, I was expecting it to be bad. It was bad, so I just kind of had fun with it. So, yeah. It sounds like I bought a lot of terrible movies this time, but that's okay. I love terrible movies. I love them to death. Alright, guys, and so leading into the and that's all, folks. Not really. So leading on to the Blu-rays, you guys, I will let you know the ones I bought at Crypticon. I did go to a horror convention at the beginning of May, so these ones have been sitting with me for quite a while, so I'm finally excited to show them off. And kind of, I've been trying to buy a lot of movies with blood in the name, whether they're good, bad, or the other. I don't know, I just want to buy a bunch of movies with the blood in the name, so there's quite a few of them here. Well, not quite a few of them, there's like 2 of them, but still, whatever. So here we go. First one, and this was one I bought at Crypticon, and it's called Blood Hook, which is basically like a fisherman slasher movie. Had a blast with this movie. I can't say a bad thing about it. It was absolutely fun. Just practical effects and just utter silliness. Brought to you by Vinegar Syndrome. Basically, all the movies that I bought from Crypticon are Vinegar Syndrome, because Vinegar Syndrome comes to Crypticon. I'm hoping eventually Arrow Studios would come, but I guess we'll see what happens. Next one I bought was Blood Harvest. Kind of expecting this one to be a little better. I was kind of expecting this little clown guy to be a big part of it, but he kind of wasn't. Still fun to watch. Definitely just a little slow killer slasher movie. You know the gist, but good time. Also by Vinegar Syndrome, and I did get that one at Crypticon as well. Another Crypticon buy, I had to get Cutting Class. This one has Brad Pitt in it. This one surprised me how good it was. I really didn't have any expectations for this one whatsoever. But I just kept hearing people talk about it, so, word of mouth, and Kyle just being in the right place at the right time. Cutting Class. And I just thought it was kind of funny that Brad Pitt was in it. What the heck? I got a killer movie with Tom Hanks. What the hell? Why not Brad Pitt? Kind of going along with my Killer Crocodiles, I had to get Lake Placid. This never came out on DVD that I could tell with a widescreen edition, so I had to get the Blu-ray because widescreen's kind of a dead thing, even though I can change my TV, but I guess I'm going to try and collect all the Lake Placids on Blu-ray now. Hopefully that won't be too expensive, but I know they're probably going to get pretty bad, and I'm kind of excited for it. Lake Placid! We just watched that one last night, and man, it was almost like a fresh watch. I just very slightly just remember certain things about it, and wow, I can't believe it's been that long since I've seen it. Of course, to go along with my franchise that I already have, this is a new one to it. I had to get The Leprechaun Returns. I really enjoyed this movie. I know we don't have Warwick Davis in the helm anymore, but I gotta say, I really enjoyed the new guy. I know everyone's going to be, a lot of people are going to be haters that it's not Warwick Davis anymore, so they're not going to watch it nor support it, but that's fine, because I'm here to do that, because I know that other horror fans are going to enjoy it and, be okay with how good of a job this guy did. He did a good job. I feel like this franchise can live on with just about anybody at the helm, just as long as they're good. Just as long as we don't go the Leprechaun Origins style, because that was not the way we should have gone. Yeah, I didn't like that movie. Just saying. Alright, another one I got from Crypticon. I had this one on VHS for a long time, and I was so excited to find out when this company released this on DVD or Blu-ray, and I just had to make sure I got one. I wish I would have gotten the slipcover edition, but I didn't. And that's Mausoleum. I really enjoyed this movie ever since I had it on VHS. I just really always wanted a good release of it, and now I got one from Vinegar Syndrome. Thank you, Vinegar Syndrome. Much respect. If you guys haven't checked this one out, it's a good fun time of being like in in a mausoleum. It reminds me of One Dark Knight, kind of, in a weird way, but it's definitely its own movie. Alright, you guys, and the one, I was at Crypticon, and the guy that was selling me all the movies, I was really having a tough time picking one more, and he showed me this one. It's not really hard. It's kind of just a mishmash of a bunch of different stuff. It's got cannibals, it's got zombies, it's got kung fu fighting, it's got nudity all over the place, and that is Raw Force. Really stoked to have watched this one. Me and Angelina had a blast watching it. It's one of those movies that we even put our phones down to watch this because you just never knew what the hell was going to happen. So thank you for whoever was running the Vinegar Syndrome booth at Crypticon, because you definitely opened my eyes to this one. So that was all I bought at Crypticon, you guys. That was the last one. This one I got not recently after, because I knew I was looking for this movie. I've been looking for it on DVD all over the place, and I almost bought one, and then I remembered this was coming out. Who did this one? I don't remember who did this release. Oh, Scorpion releasing. They re-released Shredder. I almost said Shudder. Shredder, which is basically like a snowboarding basically a snowboarding slasher movie. The little tagline, "Death to Snowboarders." Been wanting this movie for a long time, so I was glad I was able to pick this one up instead of the DVD. So, Shudder, definitely Shredder. God, I just want to say Shudder. I've been watching Shudder too much on Amazon Prime. Alright, you guys, so that's going to do it for my update, you guys. Hopefully this was eye-opening. This was one of the biggest hauls I've had in a long time, ever since I started saving money for the wedding. I'm probably in trouble, but that's okay. Angelina, she'll forgive me, I think. Alright, you guys, so that's going to do it for me. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13, signing out. Just until next time, and you guys already know it, I've been sentenced to life. I'm a horror lifer, you guys. And hopefully I'll be having another video up soon, you guys. I try to do one a week. And you guys have a killer day.